Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends, welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about 5 things that you should know about the January 28th full moon. So stick around, let's get started. The January 28th full moon is going to be intense, but I want you to understand one thing. This is giving us a preview as far as the overall energy of 2021, because 2020 was all about doing the inner work. 2021 is about starting to take action. And not only this, 2021 is about manifesting all of our heart's desires. Therefore, in 2021, truly push forth with whatever it is that you're passionate about. Listen to that guidance that you're receiving and start to act on this. This is what's extremely important, because it's a very fast moving energy. But in order to be able to benefit from this, you have to start taking action. You have to start viewing everything as happening for you. Even when certain challenges are coming forth, realize that you're capable of overcoming them and they're preparing you for something even better. And once you're able to start to do all this, you're going to start to flow like water, because you're going to notice, oh, this door did close. Well, I know that something else is going to open. And not only this, you're going to notice sometimes certain situations are just going to end abruptly because you're no longer a vibrational match. So really make 2021 about continuing to raise your vibration. Make it all about feeling good inside, and then watch it begin to reflect out in your reality. And for those of you who start to take action now, because right now there's that wave of energy coming forth. If you truly want to benefit from this energy, you have to start taking action. Every little step is going to matter in 2021. Therefore, start taking action now. The first thing you should know about the January 28th full moon is manifestations which aren't in your highest potential will be revealed. Meaning, if you're trying to manifest something and it might appear this is in your best interest as of this very moment, but things are just not working out, that is the universe, that is God letting you know. You might think that this is in your best interest to have this manifestation come forth, but the truth of it is, stop looking at it on a micro level and start looking at it on a macro level. As far as whatever right now, if a situation just doesn't seem to be working out in your favor, observe those signs from the universe, because it's going to teach you, it's going to let you know which direction you should be heading down. And therefore, if something is just not working out, don't get down on yourself. Don't get hard on yourself as far as not being able to bring forth this manifestation, because the truth of it is a much bigger manifestation is going to be coming forth. Something that is going to bring you much more love, joy, and happiness. But it's just a matter of taking that guidance, opening up the heart chakra, and continuing to follow your intuition. And when you see those signs, synchronicities, start following it. You might not realize exactly what surprise is coming forth, but it's the matter of continuing to raise your vibration and continuing to ask for that guidance, ask for that assistance, and trusting your intuition over rationally thinking your way forward. The second thing you should know about the January 28th full moon is karma will be balanced and restored. And what's important is, don't just look as far as in January, whatever you've been able to heal, whatever has been coming up and you've been able to let go of. I want you to look back as far as this past summer. Look back at when we had the Leo new moon in August, and look at everything that's been coming up since then, everything that you've been able to release, all the pain you've been able to let go of, certain fears you've been able to let go of, certain past situations. Because as far as this full moon, it's a 6-month cycle. It started way back in August, and now in January 28th, it's going to be ending as far as the Leo full moon. So start looking at everything that you've been able to heal, everything that's been coming up, everything that you've been able to let it go, and give yourself permission. Give yourself permission during this full moon to release it once and for all. Therefore, clearing that karmic death and now starting to bring forth a karmic surplus. Because you're going to notice this. Once you do this, once you officially let go of all these things that have been trapped in you, you're going to be noticing a great shift as far as now situations are going to be starting to turn out in your favor much more frequently because you've let go of that self-limited belief. You let go of that pain. You've let go of that fearful situation that was causing you to lower your vibrations. And now you're raising above it all. And once you do, it's going to become clearer and clearer as far as the signs, the synchronicities, the guidance coming forth. You're going to gain a much deeper understanding. And now things are going to be starting to move quickly, especially for those of you who've been doing everything you can to manifest and it just doesn't seem like it's coming forth. There's always this stagnant negative energy. It takes some time to clear that stagnant negative energy. But once you do, you're going to notice you're going to get slingshot and it's going to be one manifestation after another that's going to come forth. And the third thing that you should know about the January 28th full moon is rising above it all. You have the opportunity to tap into an energy that's going to allow you to rise above it all. It's going to allow you to let go of having to react to certain individuals, having to react to certain situations, becoming more and more of the observer, literally sitting on your throne. It's this king energy, it's this lion energy where it's not going to be having to convince others of certain things. It will simply have to be. That's all you're going to need to do is you're just going to need to be yourself. No longer caring what other individuals think. No longer even thinking about how certain individuals are judging you. And by now becoming more and more of the observer and less of the reactor, you're going to be noticing that certain types of individuals are going to be repelled away from you. I'm talking narcissists, energy vampires, needy people. All these types of people who feed off the reactions that you're giving them. But now by raising above it all, those individuals are going to be quietly moving away. And not only this, you're going to be noticing this as far as your loved ones, as far as individuals that are close to you. You're not trying to convince them of anything as far as this spiritual awakening. You're only simply needing to be. And what you're going to start to notice, certain ways that you're acting, certain ways that you're thinking, your loved ones are going to be starting to reflect this onto you. You're going to be noticing this. If you're always seeing numbers, 1111, 222, 333, all of a sudden, your loved ones are going to tell, look at that, it's 333. Look at that, it's 1111. You're going to be noticing that individuals, this is how you're going to be awakening individuals. It's simply by being. It's by choosing to rise above it all. It's choosing to continue to raise your vibration and allowing your vibrational frequency to do all the talking for you. The fourth thing you should know about the January 28th full moon is heightened emotional sensitivity. You're going to be noticing that you're going to be feeling things at a much deeper level. And this is an extremely powerful sign that your heart chakra is opening more and more. And once more, it's not just what you've healed as far as example, last couple of weeks, this past month. Look back since August. Look back at everything that you've been able to bring to the surface, healing, and then starting to gain the deeper life lessons out of these situations. Because what this is going to end up happening, this is what's going to end up doing, it's going to heighten up your intuition. It's going to become clearer and clearer as far, this is the emotion, this is the sign, this is the feeling that I get when I should be pushing forward in a certain direction. And you're going to be noticing this, that it's no longer going to matter whether emotions are coming up, whether they're deemed positive or deemed negative, as far as is it emotion, as far as love, joy, and bliss, or is it sadness? It's no longer going to matter because you're going to become more and more of the observer. And as you do this, this is a clear-cut sign that you've raised up your vibrations, you've opened your heart chakra, you've gotten your heart back to its natural emotional state of being, which is to live out of love, joy, and bliss and happiness. And now it's going to be to start to trust your intuition, to really begin to feel your way forward on your journey. Let go of just rationally thinking. It's okay to have a plan. It's okay to have a plan, but really have a loose plan as far as how you want to move forward, because you're going to be noticing certain paths, certain doors are going to close, but then certain secret doors are going to open. But it's if you're able to trust that intuition, that guidance you're receiving, follow that yellow brick road. Whenever you're seeing signs and whenever you're seeing synchronicities, you don't need to know each and every single step. Just trust. Allow that faith to grow and start to trust each step that's being given to you is the right step. And as far as the timing, it can happen where it's going to be many steps in a row that you're going to have to take, but then all of a sudden sometimes it stops. Well, now it's time to take a step back, recuperate, get your energy back up, take in that knowledge, take in that information you learned, and get ready for that next quantum leap. So really begin to be open to letting those emotions out and let them guide you moving forward. And lastly, the fifth thing you should know about the January 28th full moon: unforeseen challenges ahead. It might seem as though that is something completely negative. It's something that's going completely against the direction or the path that you have chosen. But the truth is there needs to be certain challenges that come forth in order for you to prove something to yourself, in order for you to prove as far as your capability, as far as what are you capable of doing. It's going to help you to release certain self-limited beliefs. It's going to help to bring forth more and more and more confidence. But it's just a matter of how are you viewing these situations? Are you viewing it as something negative? Or are you viewing it as a new opportunity to move forward in a completely new direction? And it's going to play a big part as far as how are these situations going to work out. So continue to expect situations to turn out in your favor. Allow that faith to grow, because the majority of the times these difficult situations that come forth are preparing us for something incredible. But it's a matter of you're being tested. You have everything. You have the knowledge, you have the skill, you have the capacity to complete this task. You are going to be successful. But it's all a matter of how you approach these situations. Because once you start to see them as, this is helping me grow spiritually, this is helping me gain a deeper understanding about certain situations, it's helping me on my spiritual journey. Once you start viewing it like this, it's happening for me and not against me, you've already won the game. You've already won the game, because now you're no longer going to let anything stop you as far as the direction that you're being pushed towards, as far as the choices that you've made, as far as everything that you've understood, as far as what knowledge have you gained. And once you start doing this, once you start viewing at all these different challenges that are going to be coming up as helping you prepare for something even bigger and better, you're going to get through these challenges with much more confidence and much more courage. And it might seem as though this is going to be a pretty intense full moon, but the entire year of 2021 is going to become more and more intense, because it's helping speed up the process as far as your pre-awakened self, and then what is it that your heart truly wants to bring forth. And you're going to be noticing it's going to be one challenge after another. And all these challenges, you already have the knowledge, you already have the courage, you're already able to get through these. So move forward with that warrior-like mentality. Realize it's happening for you. It's preparing you for something even better. And sometimes you're going to notice situations are going to end abruptly. This past moon cycle, I had a situation out of nowhere ended abruptly. But I've known for a while now that I was no longer a vibrational match to this situation. Therefore, when it ended, it wasn't really a shock. And instead, I was open, ready, and willing and able to receive something even better. And that's exactly what happened. One door closed that was no longer serving me because I've been raising my vibration. But then all of a sudden, another door opened, something of a vibrational match to my new frequency. And you're going to notice this. This is why it's going to seem like such an intense year, because all this inner work that you're doing is raising up your vibration. Therefore, a lot of things is gonna have to fall away. You're gonna have to let go of a lot of different things. But be open, willing, and able to receive something even better. Don't fall in that victim mentality of something all of a sudden ends abruptly. Don't fall in that victim mentality, and instead be ready, willing, and able to receive something better. Realize that this is happening for you and not against you. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.